Everybody, we'll talk about David E. Taylor's Zoom calls from jail tonight. Okay. What we're going to talk about tonight is, let me get this here, live chat, good. Live chat on, good. Top messages, all messages, there we go. All right. Little pop-up live here, everybody. I don't know if anybody was watching David's channel tonight, but he did another fucking live from jail. Well, tequila. Really good. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. And if you did listen to it, like me and Uncle Jake just were, it's really nice when your enemies keep making fucking mistakes, right? I'm wondering at what point Scott Rosenblum is just going to walk in and be like, I'm withdrawing from your case. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're going to lose. You won't listen to me. So I'm dropping you as a client. Good luck. I'm going to send the paperwork up to the court, talk to the judge, let them deal with it, and I will be withdrawing as your lawyer because you won't shut your fucking mouth. So good luck, Mr. Taylor. I hope it was all worth it. And it really does. This shows how desperate the cult is right now, too. Once again, they can't keep their fucking trap shut. They bring David out, and this time they broadcast it live on YouTube, which I sent the link over to Noel Frio from Detroit News. I was like, this could be something to report on. How are fucking indicted felons able to make live streams from jail? How is that possible? Exactly. Not only that, but dude, that could be possible witness intimidation, fucking witness victimization, like furthering the acts, right? Like, dude, that was it was all on tonight, man. And it was all on fucking full display. And it is. It's all for the FBI. It's all for the feds. It's all for the judge. When Judge Altman told him, like, I don't see any other way to keep you disassociated with this organization than to put you in jail until the outcome of your trial, Mr. Taylor. He's like, well, I'll find a way around that. You're not going to keep me away from teaching my fucking people. This guy's indicted for fucking felony fucking crimes. It's ridiculous. Hey, Spotify, we're talking about this religious cult leader who's been indicted on felony fucking money laundering charges, human trafficking, and forced labor. He is live streaming from fucking jail. He is live streaming from the jail, dude. Now, what I'm trying to figure out, Spotify, right? If I go out and commit a bunch of felonies, can I continue doing live streams from jail and shit, or what? Forced labor, human trafficking, money laundering, conspiracy to commit fraud. More charges are going to come out. It's a church. It's a church. He's literally live streaming from jail. He's live streaming from fucking jail. He's getting on the phone and he just did a live stream to YouTube from jail. Yeah, dude, fucking blew my mind. And we just started. We just started, you guys. We're a few minutes in. It's Saturday night and got some downtime. Figured, didn't want to really stream tonight, but I figured why not? I got a good drink in me. I feel good. Watching David and his fucking cult members just continue the grift is just showing how weak they are. Dude, Spotify, they could have been like, bro, they were running, dude, they were bringing women to this guy and then having him fucking take plan B after he slept with them. He was on the phone and then they were broadcasting him out to a live stream, right? And then he was talking to people on the live stream. Yeah, dude, he was literally, Carter Bean, hit that like too, double tap the screen when y'all get here. Dude, he was literally fucking like running his Ponzi scheme. He's, I'll tell those 200 to bring 500, tell those 500 to bring 1,000. It's like, what better way to build your case for the feds than to fucking do it on a jail phone where it's all fucking public information? What better way? It's great. The cult is still building their case. And tonight, he still says, I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. This is all persecution. It's all the white people in the FBI, and there are some good people. Hey, what's up, Dickie Wiener? Hey, right on. I don't. I support you that you do. But yeah, he's still engaging in his criminal enterprise from jail. Hey, Dr. Septima, hi. We're talking about David doing live streams from jail. He's like, nothing's gonna stop me. No. And then here's the thing. Yo, check this out, Manny. He was telling people, like, I fucking heard him, dude. He was about to tell people to go riot at the fucking courthouse. But he caught himself and he was like, I want you guys to go. He was about to say riot. He said rye. And he's like, I want you guys to go protest. Oh, you heard that? Okay. You heard that too. Okay. Hey, Abu Bar, guess what? I have my own job, dude. YouTube doesn't pay shit. I'm very well aware of that, and I'm very open about my community about how shitty YouTube pay is and how fucking dumb fucks buy their fucking subscribers. It's fucking pathetic. It's pathetic. You probably buy your subscribers too, Abu. Yep. Restored, we're talking about a religious cult leader who's actually running his scam from jail, doing live streams to the platform from jail. That's a cult leader here, Cozy. His name's David E. Taylor. He's this cult leader that's been raided. He's been arrested. He's been arrested. He's been brought up on federal charges. He's in a lot of fucking trouble. And to this day, even though he's sitting behind bars, today on a fucking live stream, he said, I've done nothing wrong. I haven't done anything wrong. But he's literally been handed a fucking felony indictment for multiple fucking charges that carry, for him, a life sentence, technically. 20 years plus on each charge, man. And there's 10 charges. There's 10 different charges. There's 10 different charges, and each one carries 20 years, man. Oh, he looks wacky. That was right. Dude, you're Cozy. That was right after he got busted, right? That was after, that was his second booking photo, right? So he had this first one, that was the second one, and the third one, like the second one is honestly the best one. He does. He does, and AI has done a brilliant job of making him look like a fucking clown with it. That's, Manny Guzman, that's kind of where I'm at with it. What if the feds are just letting him hang himself? Exactly. It's like, he's far more dumber than we actually gave him credit for. He's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to get on the fucking jailhouse phone and talk about my case to my fucking followers. Even though Judge Altman put me in jail to keep me away from the organization, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to have them run a live stream while I tell them what to do. Yeah. He just gets dumber. He just gets dumber. Some of the shit I heard him say tonight, I was just like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, yeah. Absolutely ridiculous what this guy's doing. And the fact that the jail is letting it go on is, like I said, maybe they're taking their orders from somewhere. That's the thing, like, I'm literally offending him how fucking dumb he is, right? He's that fucking dumb. It's like, dude's literally fucking making calls from the jailhouse. Doing live streams, setting up live streams indirectly. I am. It's like, I'm literally offended by how fucking dumb he is. Yeah, and then, hey, exactly, Napoleon said never interrupt your enemy when he's making a mistake, and you don't. You don't. I can only tell the jail so much. What they do with it is up to them, but as I said, fucking let him make the mistake. I hope they are. I hope they are. I hope the feds like, don't let him. Let him. Fucking let him. Let him make the mistakes, right? Let him fucking bury himself, but I'm more for about the process, and if they are letting it happen, okay, cool. That'd be cool if somebody would tell me, be like, hey, like, we got this. We're good. We got it. Don't worry about it. But nobody's told me that. Nobody's told me that. Nobody's told me. Oh, yeah. They won't mention Michelle either. Hey, Soups, how you doing? Hey, you guys, it's Soups' birthday today, man. So happy birthday today, Soups. We're happy you're here with us. And we're grateful for you. I just want you to know that I'm grateful for you. I'm thankful for you. And I'm happy you're here to share your experience with the rest of us. So thank you for that, Sue. I really want you to know that from the fucking bottom of my heart. Like, I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for you enlightening us and opening up to us and letting us take, you know, like, thank you for for trusting us, that you could trust us to dump on us. Like, so thank you for that. Just want to say that. So thank you. Thank you for trusting us with your story, with your emotions, with everything. So yeah, happy birthday, man. Thank you. Okay, cool. Yeah. So Soups, I don't know if you watched David's fucking live stream from jail tonight too. It's like, it just shows, me and Soups were actually texting, and it just shows how delusional David is. He just doesn't give a fuck. David just doesn't give a fuck. Yeah, it's Soup's birthday. Like, David probably never wished her happy birthday like this. You know? Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And here's the thing. I've put this out into the real world, not with lawyers, but people who have dealt with litigation processes like this extensively. And they're like, this is absolutely fucking insane, because our lawyers would never allow this. They would tell our clients to play fucking dumb. You don't talk to lawyers. You don't talk to lawyers. You don't talk to anybody when you're in a case like this, especially on the fucking jailhouse phones where it's all recorded. And the fact that they're posting it on YouTube now. Exactly. He basically waived his Fifth Amendment. He did. He waived his Fifth Amendment. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to go get on this jailhouse call and waive my Fifth Amendment. He's all, fuck the Fifth Amendment. I'm going to waive it. Yeah, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Not guilty. Then I'm going to get on the jailhouse phone and make a bunch of calls. Yeah. That's how you do it, man. That's what we keep saying. David keeps making these fucking mistakes, man. He keeps making these fucking mistakes. And he's served in the military. Can you thank him for your service? Your homie Frank. Right on, Rich. He keeps making these just dumb fucking mistakes because he thinks he's smarter than everybody. And that's the good part about David, right? Is his ego and his pride. Is he thinks he's above everybody. He literally thinks he's fucking fourth in command in the entire fucking cosmos, man. Yeah, it's the bad white Caucasians in the FBI. You guys didn't know that? It's all the bad FBI agents in the fucking, okay? There's some good ones in the FBI, but there's some really bad ones too, okay? Uncle Jake 6'2", 225, okay? But yeah, it's all, this whole live stream, oh man, it was a total race baiting type live stream. Like, oh, it's all about race, and, you know, they did this because I'm a black man, and, you know, they just took my money. The intelligence of a would-be chef with an associate's degree says he didn't graduate high school. Yeah, no, he graduated high school and he went through he got his associates for cooking, but after that, I think he realized what a fucking degenerate he was, and he just figured grifting was better. Grifting was better. I mean, the dude was sleeping with his fucking Barbie dolls, his sister's Barbie dolls. He's like, I had to steal my sister's Barbie dolls. I had to secretly steal my sister's Barbie dolls. Oh yeah, that's the thing, Soups, and that's something we figured out with David, is when he's ran out of options, they pull the race card. Oh, it's just racism. No, the fuck, it's not racism. Catherine Crick is white. What's David A. Taylor up to now? He's still making jail calls, Leanne. He's blaming. This is going to be so detrimental to his fucking case, man. It's going to ruin it. It's going to fuck his case up. And he doesn't see it that way. He's getting on the phone, talking about his case, how the Fed stole his money. It's all a fucking sham. I mean, and then, what's David going to say when he gets on the stand? Mr. Taylor, how did we steal your money? Will you explain that to the jury? How did the FBI steal your money, Mr. Taylor? Please explain that. Your jailhouse phone call says that we stole your money, $12 to $14 million. Will you please explain how we stole your money? Oh, I'm sure the lawyer. I was just thinking, man, the lawyers, they're gonna come in one day and be like, sorry, we can't represent you anymore. You won't listen to us. Good luck. We're gonna submit our resignation letter today. Hope you have better representation. Hope you listen to your next lawyer. Nope, he hasn't brought up the photos, the videos, the forced labor, putting people in the garage, and now he's saying, oh, you stole my stolen money. Exactly. Oh, you stole my money, you fucking thief. He's a fucking thief. He's a religious thief. That's what David's so pissed at. The feds came in, took all his shit. Oh, you stole my money. Yeah, you fucking fraud. It was fucking fraud. Oh, you stole my stolen money from the government. PPP loans, fucking government assistance. Wherever there was money with David, he was getting it, y'all. If there was money to be taken from the government, David was going to get it somehow. Amanda King, why don't you stop having your VA benefits going into fucking David's bank account? Seriously? All you veterans out there, let me tell you something. Don't give your fucking money to these cult members, man. Don't do it. Yeah, David's Robin Hood. He's robbing from the rich and giving to the poor, apparently. Oh, man. No, I don't think he paid too much personal taxes. No, he kept a lot of shit. Leanne. Exactly. He just says they're lying. Oh, they're lying. They're lying. I was in their Zoom tonight. Hey, Freeman and Soups. I was in their Zoom tonight as like somebody from Germany. I think I put my name as Michaela. I was like, yeah, I'm from Germany. And I started mentioning like little details like, yeah, I read that, Apostle Taylor was found with 6 cell phones in a safe and the feds took them. I was like, that's his personal stuff. Why would they do that? And they deleted the comment. And I kept going on about the cell phones. And they finally kicked me. I was like, why wouldn't they give back his 9 cell phones? I was like, that's bullshit. They took 9 cell phones from him. Those are his cell phones. Why would the FBI take his 9 personal cell phones? Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, Manny, I don't know. It's kind of funny though. Like, whatever you tell him, the 9 cell phones. Oh, they put it out there for everybody to see, man. You go to joshuamediaministries.org. joshuamediaministries.org. That's where all the Zoom info is. But tonight they broadcast it on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, it's so funny. First they just deleted it. They deleted like the comment about the cell phones in a safe. They deleted it. Then I kept dropping comments every so often about the cell phones. Then they finally just booted me. They're like, it's him. Fuck, it's him. It's him. God damn it, kick him out. White bread. What up? Yeah. Yeah, like exactly. It's like Rachel Bone, when I think about the feds arresting him, right? And going in and opening up that fucking safe. I got a family member that's in law enforcement. I'm prior military. Hey, Kim, how you doing? Kim's prior military. If there's any law enforcement in here, you open up a safe and you find 6 cell phones. What's your first thought? What's like, what the fuck are these doing in this fucking safe? What the fuck are these doing in this safe? Why does this guy have 6 cell phones in a safe plus 3 on him? What's in those cell phones? And I asked some of my law enforcement family. I was like, hey, about this, like, look, they found 6 cell phones in this safe during a raid. And you're law enforcement. Like, what would you think if you fucking did a raid and you found 6, 7 cell phones in a safe? You'd be like, what's on those cell phones? Dude, oh man. Yeah, he did one tonight. That's what we're talking about, Leanne. He did one tonight, Leanne, basically calling it a whole fucking farce. Everything was racism. The feds are Caucasians. They're evil. Oh yeah, just totally blasting the fucking feds. And it's like incriminating evidence against others. Exactly. It's like, okay, thanks, David. Thanks for incriminating yourself more. Stupid. Yeah, we've all got 6 cell phones. You know what? I will say that I have 3, okay? But 2 are bricks. 2 are bricks. They're I just use them for like if I do like cuz I fly kites and shit. So I'll use them for flying kites and like I'm doing a live right now. So I'll shoot a live from them and then I pack them up. It's like I use these for like when I'm in Shutaway to do live streams with, but I would never keep 6 fucking cell phones. No, fuck that. Why? What's the point? Like these are just brick phones I've had to upgrade. And yeah, I just use them for bricks just to fucking shoot photos and videos with and shit when I'm out flying kites and to do live streams with because they do good videos, serves the purpose. I got a little mic setup, got the receivers right here. It's very simple. It's very simple. Like here's the receiver right here. Look, this is the receiver for the mic right here. This is the mic right here. Here's the transmitter. Street Glide, I don't think so. Street Glide, I don't think so. That's he. Do you Street Glide? Go out and commit some felonies. No, my other phones aren't in a safe. No, they're in a bag right here in the fucking open. No, they're not. That's the difference, right? My phones aren't in a fucking safe. I have nothing to hide. Exactly. Nokia 3210. It's all pixelated. It's all fucking pixelated, right? Yeah, now they allow you to keep your old phone, right? They allow you to keep your old phone. Yeah. Oh yeah, I've had this one forever, dude, and I don't ever plan on getting rid of it. It's a great mic, dude. It's a great mic. Hell yeah, it's illegal. Fuck yeah, it's illegal, Rachel. I've asked several law enforcement. I've asked several law enforcement, like, hey, is this legit? They're like, no, it's not. That's why I think there's bigger gears turning behind this. I really do. David's got a status hearing coming up on what, the 17th, right, Uncle Jake? The 17th, the 16th or the 17th? David has told his people to go protest at the status hearing. He was about to tell him to riot, but he caught himself. He's like, oh, better not say that. Better not say riot because they'll take it at face value. Oh, Leanne. He was legitimately running a fucking Ponzi scheme from fucking jail. That is the interesting thing about this. You know what? I'm talking to family here about this. And they're like, he's a fucking narcissist. Like, he's no different than Sarah Boone, Daryl Brooks, fucking Robert Tejas, fucking who else? Michelle. They're no different. That's what I said. It's the jail falling on their part. Yeah. Yeah, see? Freeman. Exactly. Right, bro? Yeah, that's where I'm at, Freeman. We're on the same level. Digging a fucking hole. David's just fucking shoveling away. He's like, well, go and dig my hole a little bit deeper. Yeah. Daniela, what up, what up? How you doing? The judge told him that the court member showing up at the court. I know. It's like, dude, the judge already told him, like, this stupid fuck, right? You know, it could be a good thing, but it also cuts the other way. And in this case, it doesn't look good for you, Mr. Taylor. You having your members show up at the courthouse? Not a good look. Not a good look. It shows the disconnect. He did, Daniela. He went full racism tonight, man. He did. It was all about racism tonight. Hit that like and subscribe too if you're new. We're talking about David pitching his fucking grift from jail tonight. Dude, it was all about the Caucasians. He's all, they painted KKK on my church and did all this, and you know it's the Caucasians in the FBI, and they're all evil, and you know they stole my money, $12 to $14 million, and you know I didn't do anything wrong. Well, Leanne, Let me tell you something I've learned with David. The race card is the very last card that they pull. The race card is the very last card that they'll pull. Just go to his channel. It's on live. Just go to his channel. Yep. Just go to his channel. It was his most recent live. Yep. He did. He used the hard R and everything too. He's all, they painted this on my church. I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not that guy. But yeah. Yeah, he's like, we need to write letters to... we need to write letters to Pam Bundy. Me and Uncle Jake were like, who the fuck is Pam Bundy? He was like... Uncle Jake mentioned something. I was like, no, it's Ted Bundy's fucking illegitimate daughter. Oh, yeah. Yet hey, Bernice, how you doing? You know what, Soups? You're beautiful, man. Fuck that. You're beautiful, Soups. Fuck that. Don't be ashamed. Nope. You're fucking gorgeous, Soups. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck that slimy piece of shit. Yeah. Nah, fuck him, Sue. Nope. 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 Oh, total fucking moronic move to post it live. It was absolutely stupid. It's like David had to be heard on social media. And like Rachel was saying, she asked some of her law enforcement friends, and they fucking like, what? He's fucking live streaming from jail? Like, how is that? If I was a jail, I'd be like, you're doing live streams, you're under felony indictment. You can't live stream. Here's your approved list of contacts. Get the fuck off the phone. Plain and simple. There should be no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I was to do this shit, would I be That's like me robbing a fucking bank and then being able to do live streams from jail and still expose David. Yeah. Yeah. You know what, Uncle Jake? You know what, Uncle Jake? There's some people on the back end of the channel. I'll forward you the emails. And I'll just forward you the emails. They're good. There's some sources on the back end of this, and they're in the chat from time to time. I won't say who they are when they're here for obvious reasons, but there's some pretty good emails. Dude, the lawyer. I know the lawyers. The lawyers are probably shitting fucking bricks. Okay? The lawyers are probably telling him don't do it. But he's doing it anyways. Eventually, give it like another month or so, man. Say a month. Let's give it 60 days. Another 60 days. David's main lawyer withdrawals. I know they're, Donald Trump, will you help us? I mean, the one thing that Trump and David have in common is they both fucking shit their pants. Is they both smell like shit because they both have fucking problems with wiping their ass and cleaning themselves. No, for David, it's coming up on the 17th. Yeah, Uncle Jake made me a working QR code. Thanks, Uncle Jake. I don't know how to do that shit, man. I'm like IT illiterate in that way. Uncle Jake's got it down. For David, yeah, February 17th. So that'll be what? The week after, it'll be, so February 14th, 15th, it'll be Tuesday. It'll be Tuesday after Valentine's Day. What am I wearing? Oh, it's a shirt. It says Charlie Manson Summer Camp. One happy family, Spawn Ranch, 1968. No, something's different here. No, because he's calling from the jail. No, he's calling from the jail. I was actually a counselor at Charlie Manson Summer Camp. Yeah, I was a counselor there. No, he's calling from the jail because you can hear the fucking jail phone saying, 1 minute left. You did, Danielle, you heard that too? You heard that too? I fucking heard it too. I was like, ooh, motherfucker. Y'all cult members, let me tell you something. Everything you guys say in this matters. But you guys don't give a fuck. You think you're fucking, you think you're smarter than everybody. And that's the one thing that we have going for us, is that you guys think you're better than everybody. Oh, because he's probably got jail. He's probably got time on the phone at night, Soups, during the weekend. He's probably got a slotted time, like, okay, you can make calls during this time. But I called the jail, and they're like, well, why are you making this call? I was like, look, I'm an investigative journalist. And I was like, this guy's been doing live streams from your fucking jail phone. I was like, is that okay? I was like, this guy's under felony indictment right now, and he's literally live streaming right now as we speak from your jailhouse phone. And I was like, if I was under felony indictment in your jail cell, would I be able to do a live stream and broadcast it to YouTube? She didn't say shit to me. She didn't say shit to me. Yeah, he could have bought the time from others. Exactly. He could have bought time off others. Yeah. Yeah. He was on for about an hour or so. Hour and a half. Let me see. Yeah, it's every 15 minutes. So he was on for about 2 hours or so. See, Street Glide, that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. Yep. Maybe they're just take the rope. Give them the fucking rope. Hey, let me tell you something. That's what the feds do. Yeah, exactly. When David gets up to prison, once he's convicted and he gets to prison, oh, things are going to be a lot fucking different. A lot different. Right now, he's just in fucking holding pattern. Yeah. I don't think he got a good behavior. Like, they're allowed phone calls all the time, but yeah, David E. Taylor, he's probably trained in phone time for a fucking Booty Bandit special, right? Like, David is like the boy in jail. No, you know what, Freeman? You know what, though? He's talking shit to the FBI, though. He's talking shit about the feds. You can still go on LOP in jail, though. Oh, yeah, you can still get lots of privileges, yeah. I didn't rank, unfortunately. It was all these other people. K-Dub, fucking... And K-Dub's just a fucking tool, too. It was K-Dub and some of these other fuckheads I don't know. Guys I never heard of. The only one I knew of was K-Dub, but that's just because I know he's a fucking tool bag. Well, and that's the thing. That was my question. It's like, if I commit felonies and I go to jail, right? Say I go out and rob a fucking bank. Can I still fucking make calls from the jail and run a live stream? Be like, hey, Uncle Jake, go ahead and start up this live stream for me. We're still going to expose David Taylor, okay? We're still going to talk about the court case from jail and do a live stream out to the community. That's a privilege. You don't get privileges in jail. That's the impression that I'm under. Now, David's talking about this religious freedom, right? I'm with that. I support it. I do believe David should be able to preach, right? I do believe that David should have his right to religious freedom, 100%. I fought for his religious freedom. We all did. Me, Uncle Jake, him, any veteran out there, we fought for it. I do believe he should have that. But he shouldn't be able to continue on his scheme like he is. No. If he wants God, they should give him a fucking Bible and be like, there you go, you can go to church every Sunday. There's your religion. We have given you the right to practice your religion. But as far as you preaching to this organization, nope, not anymore. When I was in, Uncle Jake, what was the military required to give you if you're religious? The fucking book of your choice, right? Your book of practice, and one day to practice your religion. Should be no different in jail. Hey, syndicate leader, if we're a bunch of losers hosting streams, it must take a bunch of fucking losers to watch them. You fucking Nimrod, the fuck out of here, dude. Syndicate leader, bunch of losers hosting streams. Look at you fucking watching them, you asshole. Fucking dumb fuck. Yep, and Sunday morning off. Yep. Sunday morning off for church from 8 to 12, and then after that it was duty. Yep, 8 to 12. That's what it was. You had 4 hours off Sunday morning for religion. That was it. After that, it was duty. I bet he will have a restraining order not to contact the cult. Yeah, the judge will issue it to him right there. You know what, Mr. Taylor? I'm going to go ahead and issue a restraining order right here. You are not to contact anybody outside of the in the cult. Nobody. Nobody. And that's the freedom of religion. That's the freedom of religion. Hey, we gave you a Bible. We gave you 4 hours to practice on Sunday morning, off time. That was honestly probably the best fucking time we ever had was Sunday morning. Because it was time to go to church. No, that's just the fiend. That's just some fucking troll trolling the streams, trolling the short feed with his dick in his hand, trying to find a woman to beat his dick to. But freedom of religion, freedom of speech, but freedom of speech doesn't guarantee that there will not be free. Yeah, exactly, right. He can have freedom of religion and freedom of speech, but there's consequences behind that if you commit crimes, and that's what he's like. David's using the freedom of speech, right, and the religion. Freedom of speech or religion, like, oh, they're trying to take away our freedom of religion. No, they're not. David, you were committing crimes. He's not going to see this. He was committing crimes under the guise of religion. That's the difference. You have religion, then you have the criminal activities, right? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. That's what religion is, the curtain in this, all right? Religion is the curtain in this. You take the fucking curtain off, you get criminal activity, right? You pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Freedom of speech includes volume, language, as long as it's not inciting violence, riots, hate speech. Yeah, and Kim, that's the thing. Fed time, it's 80%. He's gonna do fucking a lot of his time. He's gonna do a good portion of his time. With what you get away with in the United States, this kind of thing from prison just wouldn't happen. Oh no, it wouldn't, Deansy. No, it wouldn't. And that shows, right? And you know what, Deansy? I emailed one of the reporters. Fucking eyelash, man. God damn it. I emailed one of the reporters, Deansy, right? I emailed the reporter, one of the main ones. Her name's Noelle Friel. And I emailed her. I was like, look, Noelle, you got to keep writing this story. We'll send you what we track and everything. And I was like, I sent her the link today, how he's live streaming from jail. I was like, this would be a good fucking story. Hey, what kind of monitoring are you doing for your offenders that are in this jail? We have reports of people actually doing live streams from your jail. Can you explain that? And we have the proof right here too. That would be a fucking story. These guys are incarcerated for crimes, but they're allowed to do live streams from jail. Can you explain that to us? How is that allowed? Yeah, he's a pastor or whatever. Well, where's the Bible? He can go to church every Sunday. Yeah, it has to. This is a first. This is a first. It really is. I've heard Megan Fitzgerald said Nature Boy was doing it though, and Nature Boy's a shithead too. Nah, he won't see the outside without offense. You're right. These charges, all it takes is for the judge to stack one charge and run one consecutive. And he's done. He'll die in jail. He's 50-something years old with fucking serious conditions, serious chronic comorbidities, right? He's got fucking comorbidities that in jail would just fucking hasten his demise. He didn't make the call and only talk about Christ. He talked about himself. Yeah, it was all about himself. It was about himself getting raided by the feds. He's like, oh, they took all my money. They did this, and they handcuffed all my pastors, and they did this, and it was just, it was a total. They overstepped their boundaries. Yeah. No, he doesn't. He has nothing to lose at this point. You got houses in foreclosure. The cult isn't making money. I'm sure what money's being brought in is being spent immediately. They're trying to pay for David's case. Yeah, it can't be good. Yeah, he'll be on hospice unit in 5 years. Yeah. He'll be on the hospice unit in 5 years. Yep. He's already... Yeah, did you guys know that? Did you guys know he was in prayer when they got raided? Bullshit, his ass was fucking sleeping. His ass was fucking sleeping. I was in prayer. Bullshit, your ass was fucking crashed the fuck out because you're probably in a fucking food coma from the fucking 10 pounds of lobster you ate prior to. Yeah, in prayer, exactly. In quotes, right, Triple M? I was in prayer. I was totally in prayer. Yeah, he praised to Benjamin Franklin. He's like, hey, Uncle Benny, can you bail me out here? But yeah, you guys, these jail calls are not gonna... Providing content's great. Right, Evangelist Carey, as if he praised anyone but himself. Well, David, when David hits the Fed yard, he's gonna become prey. He's gonna become prey. I guarantee it. He will become prey. I found this fucking channel the other day. Man, it was raw. It was raw as fuck. It was this ex-convict, man. And I think what I admired about the guy is he was very open about how he fucked up. Right? And he was telling me some shit about the fucking level 3 and 4. He's like, no, bad news. No, he won't be in Gen Pop. No. No. If he makes it to 5 years before something major. Yeah, and that's the thing. The Fiend, right? Once you already suffer, like, say, like David didn't have a heart attack, a myocardial infarction, right? He didn't have a heart attack. But he was borderline. Not only that, like we've talked about David's fucking health conditions, and he's got so many. I mean, we can go into him again, but I don't think we need to. How come he wouldn't go to Gen Pop? I think what Jess was saying, he wouldn't last in general population. He wouldn't last in general pop. Church of Scientology. I can't call anymore, Rachel. There's a lot of other vets in here too, Eric. No, there's a lot of vets in here too, man. Nah, thanks for the support, Eric. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Uncle Jake's a vet. Kim Chamberlain's a vet too. I think, is it Rachel or there's somebody else in here? There's a lot of vets in here, man. There is, and we don't take sides in this, right? We might disagree on certain things as veterans, but you know what? At the end of the day, we're all veterans. And at the end of the day, I would fight with any one of them without a question. Yeah, Rachel was 11 Bravo. Okay. So Rachel was infantry, right? When it came down to it, like, I would fucking not question of jumping in the mud with any one of you guys and fighting to the fucking death. I wouldn't, without question. I'd fucking take up arms with you guys if it came down to it, and I wouldn't question it one fucking bit. Yeah, we got Frank. He's a vet. Oh, you're a vet, Frank? Oh, shit. Hang on. Yeah. And that's the thing. Eric, we took offense to this, man. We took high offense to this, man. We all signed the same line to support the same freedoms in America, and this isn't it. This religion we're seeing, this ain't it, dude. This is fraud. This is a scam. It's being taken advantage of. And our oath, a veteran's oath, doesn't end at the fucking door. We still will protect. Doesn't matter. Our oath, enemies foreign and domestic. Ah, dude, I fucking love the British Army, dude, because, like, dude, you guys are badass, man. Like, the British military, like, there's a whole other level of discipline there that I respect. I mean, every military has its discipline, but, you know, the British military, hey, Deansy, if your dad's still around, you fucking tell him what's up. Tell him what's up, dude. Process of putting us in camps. They're buying Amazon warehouses. Yeah, whatever. You're a conspiracy theorist, Doug. There's criteria for Gen Pop. I don't think David will ever meet if he has one. No. He won't if there's even one charge, Jess, because that's something that I've learned in this from jailers, from actual people who work in jails, that's not allowed. Do you want to know who's the fucking best, dude? Is the South African, well, the fucking Legionnaires, right? The French Legionnaires and the South African Special Forces. Dude, you want to see some badasses? Yeah, exactly, right, Kim? I may not agree what you have to say, but our rights, like, I will defend them. Whether it's religious freedom, fucking freedom of speech, no, we're granted those rights. May not like what you have to say about our politicians or whatever, but I will defend your right. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Just like we did David's. We're okay with him preaching God, but to run a fucking scam behind religion? No, you can't do that. Eric Schumann, thank you for that observation. I agree. I agree. This is a... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Freedom goes both ways. Exactly. It goes both ways. Freedom goes both ways. It does. Yep. Officer Farva. Officer Farva. It's powdered sugar. Yeah. Yep. Eric Schumann. Hey, bro, I'm with you. This is, dude, this is a framework. The way down. Yep. I said a freaking liter of cola. Hit that like and subscribe. I like, I like your intro, bro. I like your intro, man. I'd love to have you on and fucking just chat with us, bro. Like, you're fucking funny, dude. I said a freaking liter of cola. It's all powdered sugar, sir. Where were we at? But yeah, Eric, yes, yes. Eric Schumann, you know, bro, God don't tell me shit. All I know is when I see these scams, I don't differentiate whether they're religious or not, dude. It doesn't matter to me. And I think that's where, just my opinion, where people should draw that line. Yeah, we got Sean Bowles getting exposed. Fucking Catherine Crick's been on the fucking chopping block for a minute. The Demon Slayers, they're all having their issues. I mean, all these churches that have been running these scams, man, it's coming out. It's coming out, Leanne. It's coming out in a big fucking way. The Fiend, you know what, man? Let me tell you something, The Fiend. I'll never forget when he got busted. The day he got fucking raided. Like, I could still go back and it was like, that feeling of accomplishment was better than my first hit of ecstasy, dude. I swear to God. I can relate it to that. Like that overwhelming sense of accomplishment, like that dopamine hit, seeing the process work. That's cool. Boston show, that's bitching, dude. I'm not Christian. I don't go to church, bro, but I do have a sense of spirituality, and I believe everybody should have their own relationship with God, dude. That's it. Bottom line, we shouldn't be fucking going to church if we have pastors, and they should be there to guide us, not fucking manipulate us. But it seems most pastors are out there now to fucking manipulate people. I'm not here to manipulate people. I'm just pointing out the inconsistencies, man. I'm not Christian. Don't go to church. I think that's the benefit, is because some people have been force-fed religion. I never have. I've I understand spirituality and religion for what it is, I think. I don't know everything about it, but when it's used for manipulation and abuse, it's the worst form, dude. It's the worst form out there. There are, yeah, the Alfro, the Al from Boston show. The Al from Boston show. Okay. Let's call you Boston. So yeah, Boston. They're all over the place, dude. And through COVID, Boston, this is something that we've kind of recognized. It was COVID that did it, dude. It was COVID. It was COVID. Yeah, if your pastor has security, you might want to rethink your fucking choices, okay? Exactly. Exactly. Thanks, Mods. Thanks, Jess. I appreciate you. Before he got raided, I was dumbfounded, but so relieved knowing. Kim, you know what? And that's the thing, like your brother came on and talked to us about everything that he saw. And he'd even said, Kim, like, knowing what I know now, he was like, David was grooming young girls. He was like, I know what I saw. And he's like, knowing what I know now based off my research, I know he was grooming young girls. I know he was. It is. It's greed, Boston. Yeah. Oh, it's greed. And you know what my buddy told me fucking recently, Bill Cosby SMR? He was like, Rich, like our country's just godless anymore, bro. Like we live in a godless world, a godless country, dude. Yeah, the religion business blows the lid off of the scam. Exactly. And David, like you were saying, Eric, I really do, bro. I'm with it. I support your observation on that. I really do. That this, what they're doing with David, dude, it's a framework for future fucking cults and shit like that that are laundering money. I do. 86 billion is a hard number to ignore. I'm sorry. 86 billion fucking dollars? Sorry, that's a hard number to ignore for anybody. Like, I couldn't ignore it. 86 billion. The Fiend, you know what I'm saying? I'm with you there. That's why I won't go to church, man. If I need to talk to God, and if he's listening, I'll talk to him. I don't need a fucking pastor. Like, I do trust certain pastors. I trust Pastor Matt. That's about it. Because he's open to those uncomfortable conversations. Hey, that's cool, Boston. You're bitching. You're a Calvinist bitching. Right on, bro. I support that. This is why I'm not religious, though, is because it's always like a system of control, right? It's always like, oh, you need to believe this, there's this, or fucking this is going to happen. He's like, no, fuck that, dude. Like, bitching Calvinist, right on. No, your mom cuts my hair, Paige. But no, that's bitching, Boston. That's bitching, man. I support everybody's right to freely fucking believe, but once it becomes abusive in nature, no, no, that's not what religion is about. You don't abuse people to try to fucking further your benefit. Like you're talking forms of PTSD here, mate, Boston, that are just, yeah, it's insane, Boston. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, dude. Thanks for sharing, man. And that's cool. And like, there's atheists, fucking people who are Catholic here, Christian, whatever. And I don't I believe everybody should believe what they want to believe in America. But again, once it becomes abusive and you start using it to fuck people over, it's like, time out, honky. Time out, dude. It is, Kim, and I think that's why we're so good at doing what we do, is because most of us are detached from mainstream religion. Yep, exactly. Even if it goes against his own beliefs, he'll be like, I disagree with you. Okay, cool, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And I've had those conversations with Matt. I'd be like, I disagree with you. Fuck, let's talk about it. And it's healthy. It's a healthy conversation. And he will. Matt will have those uncomfortable conversations, and they're shitty to have. But they have to have them from time to time, man, because it opens up to the dialogues, these different dialogues about these fucking religious scammers, man. Yep. David is a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yep. Hey, be good. Hey, Boston, hit that like and subscribe, man. I appreciate you dropping in, man. I really do. Check out some of the content on the channel. We've actually interviewed survivors from these cults, man. Please, man, hit that like and subscribe. Go check out some of the interviews. Leave a comment there. You know, you're a Calvinist bitchin', dude. Leave a comment, bro. Go. These survivors have come out and dropped some just bombshell testimonies, man. I would recommend start there on the channel. Don't listen to the shit we've talked about. Go listen to the survivors, man. Don't listen to me. City by the Bay. Exactly. Yeah, and Boston. Yeah, dude, we have survivor interviews on this channel, man. Like some really in-depth, really deep conversations about abuse processes inside these cults, man. And they're fucked up, dude. Some of the fucking worst abuse we've ever heard of. Yeah. Yeah. I still believe yeah. Appreciate you, Boston. Right on, bro. I appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, curly girl, what up? We're pretty active, Boston. We'll do call-ins and shit like that, man. We will. We'll do call-ins from time to time, and we like to stay pretty active and get different point of views. Like, I'd like to have your point of view about it, man. You're a Calvinist? Fuck, dude, bitch, and tell me about it. Tell me about it. Tell me about your viewpoint, right? Like, I'm all about it. Fucking crick. I can't with her. Catherine's a fucking lunatic, man. Like, I seriously can't with her. Catherine's a fucking lunatic. Like, saying she's a lunatic is an understatement. Yeah, and Eric, David was on a fucking jail call today again, dude. Like, talking about his fucking case, bro. He's basically calling the FBI out, saying they're full of shit. It's all fucking racism and persecution. Oh, dude, it's gonna be great. Catherine Crooks. Yeah, he does. David needs the attention, but it takes from Crick and others. Yeah. See, with David, like, I really want to make sure we see it all the way through. I would like to see it all the way through. I'm sure we all would like to see it all the way through with David as well. So I think that's why I haven't really gone full in on Catherine, because David's still giving us content. There's still court cases dropping. There are court documents dropping. We're seeing how the money was spending when people were starving. More people are coming out. Eric, welcome, Eric, dude, welcome to the fucking conversation, bro. That is what I am fucking questioning. How does the jail allow this? City by the Bay. There's 10 different charges, and each charge is 20 years. Do the math. 200 years is what David's looking at if he gets them stacked consecutive, one after the other. Concurrent, the judge could be like, I'm going to stack 60 concurrent and the rest are consecutive. So 60 plus 40, 100 years. Or two. He's looking at 200. I'm sorry. See how fucked up my math is? Don't ask me about math, okay? We don't know when a sentencing is. We don't know when a sentencing is. There's a status hearing on the 17th, which is in a week and a half. Okay, it's the following week. So we'll have a status hearing, okay? And then I don't know what's going to happen there, but I'm hoping the jails and the feds bring the calls to the court and be like, Your Honor, he doesn't care. He's running his scheme right from the jail phones. Here's the proof. He hasn't gone to trial yet. David hasn't gone to trial. Nope. The jail calls are pretty suspect, though. Whew. You know, D-Jack, dude, that's a good question. That's a good question. Will movie prop rentals be called to testify? They very well could be. They could have already been served a fucking order for all we know. But I think people who are going to be called to testify like that will be given orders much later, much closer to a like a trial date. But I could see them being called in. What was your relationship? Absolutely. Yep. To show the pattern of behavior. Oh, Mahesh Express. The Mahesh Express, yeah. Fucking Deli Belly, yeah. Mahesh Express, yep. Well, what I found out, City by the Bay, was that he got picked up the next day. He got picked up the next day. Like him showing up wasn't a good look. Yep. The Maharaja. Yep. The Maheshi Expressi. Yeah, Deansy gets offended. Deansy gets super offended when, when you diss Maheshi Expressi. Yeah. Uh, yeah, the one agent did one day. She told me thank you. I was sitting by the bay to answer your question. More or less, yeah. They have told me thank you. But um the feds don't like talking to me. I have a bad habit of telling them to do their fucking job. They don't like that. Because I've had them tell me. It's funny. Like, I laugh at it now, but, and I know. And I respect them. I really do. Like, these, like, it's laughable right now, but on the flip side, like, these guys, they did really good work, right? These agents on the case, they did really good work. I'm not going to name them for obvious reasons. It does. It takes time, dedication, perseverance. It takes, and the feds is a very politically driven organization. Exactly. The professionalism, the fucking sheer out professionalism. And you guys, like, trust me, when I would ask them difficult fucking questions that I know I wouldn't get the answer to just to fuck with them. Just to fuck with them. And I've had people don't fuck with them. I'm like, I know they're not going to give me the answer, but it never hurts to ask, right? Me and Uncle Jake always say that. It does. These agents on the case, and there's more than one. There's, I'm not going to say how many there were, but yeah, extremely professional. They put up with a lot of my shit, man. They put up with a lot of my mouth, with a lot of my words telling them to do their fucking job because of the bullshit we were seeing. They did receive information from us that they didn't have. Addresses, emails, phone numbers, dates, places. They received a lot of information from the community. I want to tell you guys that now. Some of the shit that they found out, they didn't know about until we came on. Okay. But they were thankful. But I had a bad habit of telling them to do their fucking job politely. Even the IRS, because when it came down to emailing the IRS, like, I was told specifically in emails, like, we forward all your emails over to the IRS agents too that you send us. And you know, that's what I've been told by some lawyers. Like, typically the feds don't do their job until somebody like you comes along and tells them to do their fucking job, Rich. I'm like, you're serious? She's like, oh yeah, yeah, fuck yeah. The feds are fucking lax, man. They'll sit back and just coast and fucking not do shit until somebody likes you makes a fucking call. Do your fucking job. We're watching you guys. They weren't doing their job, yeah. They weren't. And I'll never forget, and if any of the survivors are watching right now, you guys know who you are. One of the things that they asked me, they needed, was you all to come and speak. And you guys did. It's ultimately going to be up the survivors, like you guys. That's what they needed. They didn't need me. They don't need me. Fuck, I'm just some guy on the internet. They're just like, dude, that guy's a fucking firecracker. He tells us to do our fucking job. And yeah, that's about that. Some of his information a little sketchy, but for the most part, he's been pretty dead on. But he tells us to do our fucking job from time to time. But very professional, you guys. They really were. The people working this case extremely professional, and I really do. I feel bad from time to time for actually telling them, like, do your fucking jobs, man. This is fucking bullshit. Yeah, and like I said, man, these are federal agents. I commend them. They're street soldiers, man. They fight a different fight than we do. They also told me to call from a cell phone. I don't remember why I called. It was a while back. Nah, they've never told me shit about that. Hey, you too, City by the Bay. Extremely professional though, you guys. They always were. Like I said, I think probably I was a little too harsh on them. If they ever watch this, I am sorry, but we're fucking tired of sitting back while you guys just fucking coast and watch, man. You guys have all these fucking resources. What the fuck? The fuck, man? If I had the resources the feds had, holy fucking shit. Shit would be getting fucking done. God damn, the resources that the feds have, that the government has, the money, the resources, the manpower. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Yeah, Evangelist Carey, I don't know. I don't know. But you know, Kim, I'll never take the full credit ever. I fucking never will. Never. Yeah, I'm the face. Like I was the one telling everybody, "Fuck you. You ain't gonna scare me." But it was this community. It was Leanne. It was you. It was Uncle Jake, Thies, Lord Pender. Fucking rest in peace, homie. It was the survivors, right? Cliff, Soups. There's still more survivors that are gonna come out. It's gonna be them, you guys. It is. This was a community effort. This bringing down a cult isn't an overnight operation. But no, I'm with you, Kim. Yeah, no, and I want us to cheer ourselves on because you guys, this was a huge fucking deal. Like to see this work, right? Like, and that's, I think even now, it's like the one thing, Kim, do you want to know what I still have a hard time comprehending? This was a multi-state raid. Yeah. Is that this was a multi-state raid. It wasn't just a raid on like one fucking house. No. Evangelist Carey. My boy, man. I don't want to talk about it right now because I'll probably start fucking crying and I don't want to do that in front of you guys. But Evangelist Carey, you get with me offline, man, and we'll talk. I'll tell you about him. Yeah, I don't want to do that right here, right now. Because I'm drinking too. I'll start crying on Lord Pender. Yeah. Yeah, don't ask me about him right now. Good man. Good man. Yeah, he had a big impact on the community. Yep. And I don't want to talk about that right now. Yeah. Yeah. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. Like I'm already, I don't, you bringing it up is already starting to make me like fucking think about it. And it's just, you get with me offline, Evangelist Carey, okay? And we'll talk about that one. Oh, that's, dude, Leanne, that's what I fucking said. Yeah, no, Leanne, I told I told them that I always refer to they as the feds. I told they, I told them, I was all, dude, this will make your fucking career. I was all, dude, are you serious? Now here's the thing. This is some other things I told them along this process. I remember when, what was it? The International House of Prayer got busted, right? For the VA benefit fraud. I remember calling they that day because I have their number. And I'm not going to fucking tell it for obvious, right? But I have cell phones and emails and shit directly to they. And I flat out told him, I was like, hey man, like, dude, I just saw the fucking raid that your fucking buddies did over in the other part of the country here. No, it was another one. It was like, no, this was a different one. It was like international. No, it wasn't Mike Dickel. No, it was another one. It was like International House, Christian House of Prayer. It was something different. It wasn't Mike Bickle. No, this cult, what they were doing was they were going after veterans and trying to get them to maximize their benefits, so the veterans would give the benefits over to the fucking cult. Well, the feds caught on to that. They raided that fucker. When that happened, I called Dale. I was like, dude, you need to call those fucking guys, dude. I was like, they just raided that fucking church. I was like, that's your boys, dude. I was like, what the fuck? Seriously, like, when I talk to they, I just say they as the feds. I'm not going to mention, like, numbers or anything, but I've told them, right? And again, I'm not buddy-buddy with the feds. I'm really not. Like, I'm more of a fucking nuisance to them. And like, fuck, is this guy going to let up and give us a fucking break? But no, I don't, because they're street soldiers. They all work for us. We're paying their taxes, and I have no problem telling them to do their job, because like, that's their job, is to go out and prosecute these types of organizations. That's what they do. But I told old boy, I was like, dude, fucking, this will make your career. This will make your fucking career, dude. This is a huge fucking notch on your belt. And I was like, this is a framework, like Eric Schumann was saying earlier. He did. David learned, Leanne, I am a firm believer in that David learned from all these past cult leaders, including fucking communists and fucking dictator rulers and shit like that. He learned from all of them, and he put them into his organization. All the framework is there. Eric Schumann called it out earlier. I'm with you, Eric, and dude, I fucking stand by that observation, hand down, dude. Is the fact that they busted David, this could be a framework to bring down Scientology. Yeah, a book on Jim Jones. Cliff's already told us. I bought the books for him. Now, whether yeah, and probably diss them all less than him. If there's any history majors out there, man. Yeah, I'm with you, Deansy, and I appreciate you guys, man. I do. That's the thing. It was gonna, Deansy. I still like this is this is my belief, right? Like, I'm not Christian. I don't go to church, right? I can't be scared with hell or fucking threat of eternal damnation, right? Because I'm in control of my own fucking destiny, and I know that. I've known that for fucking years, and I think that's why David was so pissed at me all the fucking time. Is that he couldn't control me. Like, him telling me I was going to go to hell. I'm like, fuck you. I ain't going to hell. You don't control that, bitch boy. You're not in charge of me. You don't fucking control that. You're just a man, dude. Catch me on the fucking street, David. Then what are you? You're just some fucking 2-bit piece of shit motherfucker walking down the street to me, dude. David's no different than me, you, Deansy, Eric Schumann. He's no different. He's a fucking man. You take the fucking name tag off, right? Like, this is how I see it in any type of life situation, right? You take that name tag off of somebody, they're just a person, man. They're just a person. They're no different than me, you, the next person. You take that name tag off, like Leanne, right? Like, again, this is just, we're all equal. Exactly. We're all equal. That's what I say. We're all fucking equal in this world, man. I get there is like structure at work and stuff, and you do have to abide by certain structures. But again, like, I'm a firm believer, if you don't speak up and like voice who you are, like that's taken away from your personality, man. And David got fucking told. David couldn't control me, and he knew that. That's what pissed David off so much. He couldn't control me. And Soups even told me this. Soups was like, Rich, you're the only white person he couldn't control. I was like, oh, thank you. Yeah. Well, and you know what Soups told me? And this is, I mean, I believe her. I believe her. I'll never doubt these survivors coming out of this cult when they tell me certain things because of what they've been through. I'll never trust their I'll always trust their judgment. And with what Soups told me kind of recently, she was like, Rich, she was like, I personally think, she's like, I personally think David wanted you to work for him. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah. She's like, oh yeah, Rich, because you couldn't be swayed. Like, nobody could fuck with you. You couldn't be told yes or no. Like, that was something that David, I think, was kind of envious of, that you couldn't be, like, you were quick to tell somebody to fuck off. Yeah, she told those Soups. Yeah, and I believe her. I believe her. And we talked about it. We had a conversation about it, and she was like, yeah, this is why, Rich. She was like, there were certain things that you did that I noticed that David was like, the fuck? Like, I can't get this guy. Like, how? And yeah, I'm kind of I'm inclined to believe her. I believe her. I think David at one point was like, fuck, how do I get this guy to work for me? This guy's a fucking, like, he's not a fucking pushover. He's not going to do shit wrong. Like, this guy could be fucking critical for my operation. He could be a better enforcer than anybody else here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's what Soups had told me, is that, like, I was pretty much a brick wall that he couldn't fucking break, man. Yeah, and the survivors, you guys out there that are watching, haven't come forward yet. You guys are the brave ones, man. You guys are the strong ones. And for those that you've gone forward and used your voice, because that's something that David took away from you guys. When you really look at it in, like, the perspective of it in retrospect, right? That's something that David took away from you. We're here to give that back to you, let you guys know, like, hey, we're listening. And we're going to shut the fuck up and listen. You want to tell your stories, we're here to listen. This is for journalism and documentation purposes. It's never about the money for me. I got my own fucking job. I make good money. This was about righting the wrong. Exactly, right? All you survivors out there, you took your power back when you walked away. You did. You're like, that's my fucking power. Fuck you. I'm out. Yep. Y'all survivors, when you guys walked away, that's when you said, nope, that's my power. That's my free will. And that's what God wants us to have, free will. Make our own decisions. Yeah. Yeah, David gets a hearing in 2 weeks. Nah, Soups, we're here with you. And that's, now that you're here, like, nobody's going to fuck with you. Nobody from that cult is going to fuck with you. They know you're on the channel now. And if they even try to come and talk to you at this point, not going to be good. They can't. We've always said, like, well, we won't take any bullshit with people coming in here and fucking with the survivors. It's a zero tolerance rule in here. Yeah, it's zero tolerance. Yeah, fuck yeah. David's scared of the survivors now. That's why David's trying to get all these people back. And the cult is trying to get these people back, is because they're so fucking scared of what they're going to say. They know. They know. These people know what the fuck they went through. They know, and it's going to get bad. If David takes this to the stand, it's going to go bad for him. I mean, Kia saying, oh, God told me to go to the fucking cult. I mean, that's going to look really good for you, Kia. Exactly. David's like a fucking cockroach when the light turns on. He fucking runs and scurries away. Yep. Yep. Non-work. Dude, I got this one. Dude, I got this one from fucking eBay or some shit like that. Or fucking Etsy. This one I got from Etsy. Yeah. I got this one from Etsy and I fucking love this one. And I've had, let me tell you something. This Charlie Manson summer camp shirt, dude, I've had a lot of comments on it. People love the fucking. I got one a couple months ago, and I'll never forget them because like it happens at random. Like people will look at me funny at this shirt, and the last one I got was in my fucking out in the country. These two gentlemen were at the fucking grocery store line, and some dude is like, "That's a fucking cool shirt," and because I see them, they're kind of looking at it. I make merch. I make merch. No, I do. It's on my channel. It's the Redbubble. Go on my channel on the About link, and I have a Redbubble channel. I should make a Charlie Manson summer camp shirt, right? But I want to give the creator like this one. I'm okay supporting this creator. This one's fucking solid. Like, look at it, bro. Look at this one, dude. Look at this, dude. It says one happy family. Oh man. Oh, I gotta find one. I think Etsy will probably do it to stay thirsty. But you know what, Kim? I could probably also just send you the image, and you could do it yourself if you want. If you do that route, I would recommend that you take it to a veteran-owned company and have it printed there. That's what I would recommend if I do that. Okay, that's all I ask. Take it to a veteran-owned company, have them print you the shirt because it was hard to print that shirt online. Redbubble's like, well, that violates our standards of fucking like, we can't print that shirt because it's just it's just so we can't print that shirt, okay? Because it hurts people's feelings, basically. Yeah. Redbubble's like, we can't print that shirt. I have one shirt like that. But if I were to get more orders, I could probably print them at my local shop and have them sent out to you guys. But the price would be a little bit higher, but it would be a legit shirt, man. Like, but Kim, if you really want that shirt, I can possibly print it and have it sent to you, okay? If that's something you'd want, like, I'd be happy to do it for you for sure. You would pay a little bit more just because of cost and everything, but whatever size, style you want, I could probably get it done. Kim, hey, you let me know about that Stay Thirsty shirt because that shirt, like, that's my favorite fucking shirt, man. That Stay Thirsty, my friends. And I sport that fucker around. But this one, the Charlie Manson Summer Camp, this one gets a lot of fucking comments. I really like this one. Yeah, there's merch there, non-work. Yeah. Yeah. And dude, I'm super bummed. Like, I put that Stay Thirsty, my friends, on Redbubble. And I was able to order one shirt. By the time I had it ordered and shipped, they took it down. Like, that is how, like, they moderated it. And I'm fucking bummed because, dude, that Jim Jones shirt is just, it's the shit. Like, Charlie Manson was just largely misunderstood, everybody, okay? Hey, Deansy, you know what's going to be funny, though, is they're going to throw each other under the bus, dude. They're going to throw each other under the bus, dude. They're going to throw each other under the bus. Like, David's going to throw Michelle. Michelle's David. Kia's going to throw Michelle. Michelle's going to throw Kia. I know I haven't seen you around in a while, not work. You've been busy, huh? Yeah, you've been busy. I haven't seen you in a bit, dude. Yeah, they're all going to point the finger at each other. And the jury's be like, yeah, I'd go and lock all of them up. Lock all of them up, fuck them. They all want to point the finger at each other. Nobody wants to take accountability. My drink's almost empty. And it's really good. Don't fish get another one. I probably should drink water. Well, Javi, dude, and in some of the recent court documents, that's what we found is that they were actually going to weight loss clinics because they're eating so much fucking shitty food. That's cool. Non-work, I have too, man. Dude, I got a job coding. Yeah, I finally got a job medical coding. So, same, bro. I feel you. I work Monday through Friday now. Oh, you fly for a living, non-work? Fuck, dude. That's good, dude. Bitchin'. You fly? Yeah, you must be a good pilot. You're still here. You're still here. You must be a good pilot. Yeah, fuck Ozempic. Put the camera on the lobster. He's like, hey, fuck the Ozempic, man. No, put the camera on the fucking lobster. Deansy, I need to make a shirt that says, put the camera on the lobster. Right? That one face where it's like, David's doing the duck face, like, hey, non-work, dude. I've added some pretty kind of dope content to the Redbubble too. Yeah, yeah. There's a couple good shirts. I actually just put one up there. It's Axe Michelle. No, but Deansy, there's another one where it's David where he's like this, where he's like, I need to order that one. I need to fucking order that one. I appreciate you, non-work. I appreciate you, man. Fly safe, man. Just be careful. Just remember that, man. Fly safe, dude. If you don't want to fucking fly and you feel shitty, don't fly, bro. Come back to us, dude. Okay. That that means more, dude. Like I know you would, bro. I know you would, but just fly safe, man. All right. I can't. I'm scared of flying, bro. I can't stand it, but I have to from time to time. But just fly safe, man. Yeah. Told him he's a very bad man. They're like, Dad, who's that man? He's like, that man wears maxi pads, kids. That's good. Yummy. That was a big drink. What do you fly? Do you fly like commercial non-work? Do you fly commercial? Or do you fly like private? Yeah, bad man who sleeps with Barbie dolls. Like, oh shit. Oh, we got off track here for a bit. But yeah, let's go to the Barbie dolls. Holy shit, man. Uh yeah, about that. About that. Yeah, that's pretty interesting about David sleeping with the Barbie dolls. I mean, Joseph, did you know that David slept with Barbie dolls and like are you okay with it and the women? Oh, flight attendant for commercial. Okay, cool, non-work. Right on, man. Just fly safe, man, out there. Be careful. Fly safe, man. I give it up for you guys, man. It's like, fuck yeah. I'm gonna talk about flying. Gives me anxiety. Hey, non-working. I used to jump out of fucking airplanes, dude. Oh, Kathleen's a fucking hag, bro. Kathleen's a fucking hag, dude. Pamela Gibson, I have one. There's one on my Redbubble, on the Redbubble channel. Yeah. No. Let me see if I can get it in the chat here. I'll put the exact link for that exact shirt. Give me a second here. Nope, I got him. Let's see here. Okay. I'll put the exact link in. Dude, Deansy, there's some good. The Mahesh mouse mat and a phone case. The Mahesh Express. Okay. Okay, this is... Okay, here we go. See, this one I might need to go in and edit a little bit. Okay, yeah. Let me share this link. This will go... This will go right to the merch store. It does. It causes, dude. It causes me mad. Like non-work for me. It's a fucking physical reaction, dude. Like I can't fly. Like if I fly, I have to fucking get super drunk, dude. I have to drink, dude. I don't care if it's 5:30 in the morning. Guess what? Rich Holmes is getting fucking shit-faced drunk before he gets on a plane. I'm getting fucking drunk, dude. Yeah, I can't stand it, dude. It's a scary thought, dude. Like even to think about getting on a plane, bro, it scares the shit out of me. Don't know why. Still can't figure it out, but it just scares me. But yes, back to Kathleen. The feds did go back to her house and they did raid her again because Kathleen was so fucking smart. She was going to keep putting out videos on the internet about fucking running the cold. She's like, oh, we need money. This is our war message. It's time for you to decide if you're a warrior or not. So the feds are like, all right, we're going to go fucking raid her again. Let's go raid her again. Why not? Raid Kathleen again. And I know they found shit. I know they did. I don't know what they found. But Kathleen was a big, big facilitator in all the documents and the finances, so she knows. Kathleen knows that she has the audacity to get on, oh, well, they raided my house. They raided me. You get raided once by the feds, it's a bad day. Second time is even worse. Like, that's a shitty fucking day. Federal marshals show up at you, at your doorstep, and say, hey, we got a federal warrant here, we're coming in. Get the fuck out of the way. When you tell them, oh no, you can't come in? No. And the cult members, man. I'll be right back. I'm going to go refill my drink. Cult members, think of something constructive to say. No, he didn't even have time to put his fucking makeup on. Yep, okay. I'll be right back. Y'all think of something to say for David. All right, I'm back. Yeah, and when it comes down to this in the end, they're going to throw each other under the bus, you guys. That's what it all comes down to in the end, is they'll throw each other under the bus. Like David did in the deposition with Michelle. Hey, what up, Cap? David did another fucking call from the jail tonight, Cap. The fuck, man? I'm fucking blown away by it. Yeah. I'm fucking blown away by it. Like, hey, Cap, let me go out and commit a bunch of felonies and continue to expose David on a live stream from the jail cell. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, dude. It doesn't. I'm dead serious, and they broadcasted it on fucking YouTube this time. And they broadcasted it on fucking YouTube. Yeah. I called the jail while it was happening. I was like, hey, he's fucking live streaming right now from the fucking jailhouse phone. And they're like, well, why are you interested party? I was like, look, I'm an investigative journalist. And I was like, this guy, he's indicted on felony charges right now and he can do a live stream from jail? I was like, what the fuck? Like, seriously? Make that make sense. Like, are you guys doing your fucking job monitoring the phones like you're supposed to be? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm dead serious, Cap. I'm dead ass fucking serious. Stupid fuck, they broadcasted it right on YouTube. I was waiting for him to make that fucking mistake. I knew they would eventually, and then broadcasting it on YouTube, it's the stupidest fucking thing they ever could have done. Because it just shows Cap right that they don't give a fuck. Yeah, does it matter to be a concerned citizen? Like, this guy's under felony indictment and he's able to fucking do live streams from jail? I didn't know jail was fucking Disneyland anymore. Last time you went to jail, you don't get any fucking freedom. You can have your freedom of fucking religion and shit with the Bible and go to fucking church once a week, but other than that, no, you can't fucking get on the phone and do live streams. Make that make sense. That's what I've said. Make that make sense, man. I've emailed the feds, told them what the fuck. I was like, so what's up? I can go rob a bank and do live streams from jail? And still expose David and fucking same business, same shit, different day? But yeah, Cap. Yeah, Cap. Dead ass serious. It's on their channel. They did a live stream tonight. And you know what it was, Cap? You know what David was doing the whole time? Was basically calling out racism. Saying that the FBI is racist. Can inmates run their other businesses from jail? Not that I know of. Not that I know of, Evangelist Carey. I don't think David can run this fucking business from jail. No, he's under federal indictment. I mean, Evangelist Carey, go rob a bank and tell them to let you keep the money after they indict you. That's basically what David's doing. It is. It's a business. Church is a business. Mm-hmm. We've been saying that. It's a business. It's lucrative. It's worth a lot of money. And if you do it right, you can make a lot of money. It absolutely is a business. Church is a business. And in America, no way he can run this. Okay. Well, this is just a jail, Cap. This is just a jail. Just a jail. I don't know what kind of provisions they have there as far as like phone privileges. But yeah, I don't know. It's Livingston County Jail up in Detroit. No, this isn't a federal jail. No, this isn't a federal jail. No, this is county jail. It's county. It's a county jail. It's not a federal jail. David's just in a holding pattern. It's a holding cell, basically. It's a holding cell, and that's where David's at right now. No, you're good. No, you're good, non-work. No. But they could, the feds The feds could shut it down, non-work, for sure. They could shut it down. David has a status hearing on the 17th, and say the feds take this to the judge. What if the feds take these phone calls to the judge and be like, Your Honor, Judge Altman put a bond order, like put him in lockup until the outcome of his case so he couldn't have contact with the organization, Your Honor. And yet here he is, Your Honor. We have the proof now, websites, we have the email addresses, we have everything showing that he is indeed, Your Honor, continuing to run his operation from his jail cell. And that's pretty much what's happened. That's what's going on. David still... I do too, Soups. I live in Tampa area. The road was the live... Oh, the raid? Non-work, we knew all about it. Yeah. Jake. No, he doesn't have internet access. He's got the jailhouse phone. But what's happening is he's calling out, and then they're hooking up to the internet and letting him talk out to the internet and do phone calls. It's third-party calling, Jake. Non-work, you want to know something funny? Is there other content creators who lived in Tampa? It's fucking retarded. It's like just... They'd hit me up. They're like, what do you know about this place? We live in Tampa. I was like, you live in Tampa? You're a content creator. You know about this place? I was like, that's funny. We've been reporting on it for fucking several years now. I was like, I don't know how nobody fucking knew about it. Non-work. Yeah. It was big news. It still is big news. Because you want to know the other thing, non-work? You know what we did? Is we actually warned. We warned Avila. We warned Avila Golf and Country Club. We warned Avila HOA. We fucking warned them. We warned them. We told them. We fucking told them. We're like, hey, you got a fucking human trafficking operation, forced labor fucking moving in. And then when the fucking raid happened, what did it say on the news? Oh, forced labor operation, Avila Golf and Country Club, Avila fucking neighborhood. And I have the receipts to prove that we sent those emails. I've even had news agencies hit me up. Hey, you have those emails? Yeah, I do. You want them? Yeah, because fucking we're trying to get rid of HOAs in fucking Florida. And this could be a big reason right here why we should get rid of them, because they don't fucking listen. They don't do shit. They don't say shit. They just take fucking money from people. The HOA in Florida and Avila, whoever was there at the time, guess what? They don't have jobs anymore. They lost their jobs. Somebody there lost their fucking job. I can guarantee that. Because we told them. We told them multiple times over. Like, this is happening here. They didn't want to fucking listen to us, but we're like, all right, don't fucking listen to us. We're telling you what's going on. I got hung up on, no emails. Nobody ever replied to me. Nobody responded. Multiple times I got hung up on. I was like, hey, this is what's going on. They're assholes. It's all about money. The people in there don't want to know anything. They're rich. Exactly. You have one lady coming out, well, if there's children going in and out of there, you know, that's pretty fucking weird. It's like, yeah, bitch, but you're too fucking clueless. Jake, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I think he's getting beat up. I do. I think he's getting beat up in jail, dude. Yeah, non-work. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. You know what's badass, Jake? Is he has the audacity to tell the feds, like, hey, or Pama, hey, come and get me. They're like, fuck, okay, we'll come and get you, dude. Then he's like, oh, I'm being persecuted. Fat fuck told him to come and get him. They're like, all right, we'll come and get you, dude. We're going to show up full force. And they're all bitching about fucking having guns pointed at him. Oh, we didn't have any guns. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. The cult had guns. There's proof of it. There's video evidence of it that they did have guns. And all it took, all it took was for one video for the feds to make that decision on whether they're going to show up in force or not. They're going to show up in force either way, but the way they showed up in force was dependent on whether or not there were guns or not. There were guns there, which is why they showed up the way they did. As far as I know, there were 3 people there that had guns. Could be more, but I found out from some resources that they said there were 3 people there that carried guns. Tony was number 4, but there are 3 other people on top of Tony that carried guns there. So they came in and pulled guns on us. Well, you fucking idiots. You know why? It's because of Waco. Cult members are fucking bitching and complaining about being treated poorly. Well, the feds don't fuck around with cults anymore since Waco. And if y'all had fucking done your research and your history and learned, you would know why the feds showed up the way they did. There were red lasers on my chest. Yeah, they're called fucking laser dot pointers, which means wherever that laser is, that bullet's gonna hit basically, if they're barrel sighted. But as far as his family thinking he's a piece of shit, yeah, I haven't talked to any of his family, Jake. I haven't talked to any of his family. No, take that back. Talked to Destiny one time. I talked to his daughter one time. Okay, that was it. One time only. It's about 2-3 years ago. Yeah, 2-3 years ago. It was around Snowmageddon. Yeah, it was around Snowmageddon. I still had my window cleaning business because I was coming home from a job that day. I remember as I was still in my work shit. She called me. And I had pulled over at this CVS just so I could not drive and focus on the conversation. I'd pulled over, talked to her. And she told me everything, man. She told me what a piece of shit her dad was, how abusive he was. Everything that we've ever heard about David, as far as the abuse goes, is all true. Him laying his hands on his daughter, guess what? That's all true. Him beating his daughter, that's all true. Him fucking beating Tabitha, that's all true. The abuse that David's committed throughout his 40 years of fucking life. Yeah, they came, they saw, and conquered, yeah. David's a real piece of shit, Pama. We know what he's done. Man, the abuse that this guy's done to people. Like to hear him on this jail call tonight, I think that's what's the most perplexing fucking observation about this, is that he thinks he's done nothing wrong. Yeah, Colleen Renane, Jake, yeah. Colleen Renane. Hit that like and subscribe, Jake. I see you're new. Yeah, Colleen. Yeah, she was great. Yeah, she was great. She fucking... And here's the thing, Jake. Like, there's law enforcement in there. Like, dude went in there as a witness and came out looking like a fucking criminal. And that's why we dug deeper. We're like, okay. Jake, this is my theory. We're not responsible for the investigation on David. David E. Taylor is responsible for the investigation on David E. Taylor. Him and Michelle Brannon both. They're the ones responsible, not anybody else. They're the ones that went in there, fucking lied under oath, tried to make themselves better than everybody. You know how come he never had to go to jail for that, Howie? You know what I know, Pamela Gibson? Is that he beat the shit out of her. Pamela Gibson, I know for a fact that David beat the shit out of his own daughter. Not only that, when he got tired, he handed the device over to somebody else. Go beat my daughter. And he sat and watched. David's a sick fuck. Why do you think Destiny doesn't fucking want anything to do with that piece of shit? Destiny doesn't want anything to do with him. The last words I'll never fucking forget, man. The last words that Destiny Taylor said to me. And I'll never fucking forget it. I never will. Because these were the words of like a true victim. They were the words of a true victim. And she said, you're never going to be able to stop him. Hey, cat mom, mother of all pussies. Meow. Those were the last words that his daughter said to me. We're not going to be able to stop him. I was like, okay. Okay, Destiny, that's fine. You think what you want. But I was like, you can, I told Destiny straight up, I was like, Destiny, I was like, it's that type of thinking that got us here in the first fucking place. And I told her, I told Destiny, I was like, Destiny, I was like, the two people who could have made a difference didn't do anything, and that's you and your mom. The two people that could have done the most in all this didn't do anything. Like that broke me that fucking broke my heart when Destiny said you're never going to be able to stop him. Because it was y'all that said those are the words of a true victim. And Destiny is a victim. She's a victim of her own fucking dad, man. Yeah. Destiny was defeated before it started, yeah. Something tells me like maybe there was some SA going on prior to. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying it is happened, but I think Destiny was defeated prior to it even being started because David had abused her. I'll say tampered. I believe David tampered with his own fucking daughter. Destiny, if you're watching, I'm sorry to say, but I do believe that. Because of your usage of vocabulary when you said we'd never be able to stop him, like those are the words of a true victim. Whatever your dad did to you, like it no. It doesn't. I do. I feel bad for you, Destiny. I do. I feel bad for you, Destiny. What your dad did to you, what you told me that day, fuck, I'll never forget that. Like in Destiny, I have a very just like when you told me that, I was picturing it happening. Everything you told me that day, I'll never fucking forget it, Destiny. It's an image burned in my mind because I have that kind of fucking mentality where if you tell me something, I'm gonna paint a fucking picture and it's gonna be real fucking descriptive. And you did just that for me. Like I pictured the whole fucking thing as you told me. I was like, oh my fucking God. So your own fucking dad did this to you? He's not a dad to you. David is not your dad. David E. Taylor is not your fucking dad. He is an abusive fucking prick. And Destiny, it's okay. You don't have to be afraid anymore. He ain't gonna hurt. He can't do anything to hurt you anymore. He can't. Your dad is an abusive fucking prick, and he used his status as an apostle to get his way to power. Even Josh is a victim in this too. Josh is a victim in this too. And I'm starting, that's what I'm starting to realize in all this. I went to court, he wasn't charged, so thought like she did because he didn't go to jail. She ever sees any of your lives? Destiny? Yeah, absolutely I do. Yeah, I'm sure she does. Yeah. I'm sure Destiny does, but she won't comment because I think Destiny's kind of got fucking pie in her face right now. She doesn't want to admit like we never stopped him, and now that he's been stopped, it's like What now, Destiny? Like, the last words she said to me, Kim, were, "You're never gonna be able to stop him." Dead ass serious. Those were the last words Destiny said to me. The first, like, those were some of the first and last words she ever said to me. It was one phone call I had with her. One fucking phone call, man. It broke my heart. It broke my heart when she said, "You're never going to be able to stop him." And that was pretty much it. And I hung maybe a minute, half a minute after that. Yeah, Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah. He's like some track star out in Washington State. Dude's probably gonna fucking run in the Olympics eventually. Yeah. No, Cat Mom. He's good. His son's good. Isaiah's good. No, his son's like a fucking track athlete. I'll say Dave, like Isaiah's sperm donor. Like, dude's a track athlete. Yeah, nah, dude's fucking yoked, fucking good shape. Nothing compared to David. Like, you see the kid, you're like, God damn. Yeah, track athlete, superstar. Yeah, yeah, that's what we said. Good for him. Good for him. Good for Isaiah. And he should stay the fuck away from him for sure. I know that too, Kim. That's what Josh told us. That's what your brother told us. Yeah. No, Josh told us, he's like, I know David beat him fucking hard. Even Cliff said, he's like, I don't know what's worse, like more beatings or less that are more severe, you know? But David did that to Josh, and he also did it to his own fucking daughter. But Kim, my conversation with Destiny, what I learned is that David likes to watch abuse. One can be victim and do wrong in the same time. Yes, exactly. Exactly. No, I'm with you, Danielle. No, I'm up here with you. Yeah, no. Yep. One can be victim and do wrong in the same time. Yep. It's like, I won't even compare it, but it's like concentration camps and shit, right? Like, he's a sick fuck. He is non-work. He's a sick fuck. Mm-hmm. Non-work. He was like, some of these people were eating fucking baby food. They were eating baby food because they weren't making enough money for David. While that fucking degenerate slobby fuck was up there eating crab legs and fucking lobster, he's making his workers eat fucking baby food. He was. David was a voyeuristic prick. Yeah, he did. And that's, again, Kim. 5 minutes. That's it. I'm wrapping up. 5 minutes. Fucking cutting it off. Kim. He not only is he voyeuristic, he's a sadist. He likes to watch people get hurt. Now, my phone conversation with Destiny, what I learned in this is that David handed the belt over that day to another cult member and said, commence on the beating. Nope. Josh is working at Amazon. Nope. Josh is working at Amazon. He's got a good job and he's working. And that's cool. Bitching, he's working. Making his own fucking money free of his dad. He's got a fucking paycheck coming in every 2 weeks. And that's a good job for Josh. Just fucking go to work and pick parts and fucking package boxes. That's a good job for him. But no, Josh is pretty much out of the family business, Cat Mom. He's out. No, I found that out. He's out. Yep, it is. It's great news. Yep. Yeah, David's talking about slavery like, hey, you know what? Oh, slavery this, slavery that, while he's actually enslaving people, right, Daniela? Y'all go back and listen to David's Zoom call. I mean, I'll post it on the channel if you guys want, and I'll post it in parts. But yeah. You know, and Pama, yeah. Yeah. I I feel bad for Destiny. I do. I feel bad because she you know, Pama, and I fucking, I'm just not gonna go there. I'm not going to go there with that. Yeah. I always say, Pamela, where sick fuck is, sick fucks are. David's a sick fuck. If there was sick fuckery around, David was going to be there. Any kind of money, power, sex, whatever, he's going to be there. David is the true definition of a fucking degenerate. And he's the fucking deacon of degeneracy. He really is. I mean, you don't hear Joseph getting on talking, hey, Apostle, we found 40,000 images on your phone, sir, and this, there's 40,000 images of all these women and, flashing their fucking lips around, Apostle. Hey, Apostle, there's only 10,000 videos, too, we found on your fucking iCloud of all these women of the cult. Like, this was a cult of complete access. David is a man of complete access. I don't know what else needs to be shown to be proven that. I know, Josh, if you're watching, dude. Josh Taylor, if you're watching, man. I want to apologize to you, first of all, if I said some harsh things about you, okay? But Josh, if you need help, dude. All right? Like, because, Josh, you seem like a good kid, dude. You do. You seem like a good fucking kid. It's just you're caught up in this extraordinary circumstance with your fucking dad. But Josh, if you need help, man, we're here for you. This really is an extraordinary situation with your dad. Your dad is a unique individual. He caused damage to a lot of people. And he used his position as a so-called apostle to fucking do it, dude. And your dad's not an apostle, brother. Your dad's not an apostle, Josh. Yep, Joseph, he could have taken some of those images. But Josh, yeah, get out, dude. Get out. All right, we're glad you're out. Stay out. And with that being said, I'm closing it up because we went 2 hours tonight and I'm getting tipsy, and that's enough. Yeah, Josh, you're not responsible for your dad. All right. In closing tonight, Josh, you're not responsible for your dad, dude, okay? You're not responsible for your dad. He's his own individual. You didn't force him to do any of that bullshit that he did. This is what prison is, so appropriate for David. He needs isolation, yeah. Yeah. But Josh, just stay the course, dude. Just keep working. Keep working. Keep saving your money, dude. Josh, this is just a little hiccup in your life, dude. Don't worry about your dad, all right? He's got a lot of fucking problems ahead of him. But with regards to the jail calls, I'll post them. You guys wait here. I'll post them. Don't watch them on David's channel. Don't give him the views. I'll post them up because I recorded them. And they're in 15-minute increments. So I'll do one every day. 15-minute increments so you guys can hear them. And yeah, in closing, Cat Mom, Josh, your dad doesn't define you. All right? You seem like a good cat, Josh. Like, for real, like, I would hang out with you, dude. Yep. I'd hang out with you, Josh. But, Josh, stay the course, bro. All right? Your dad doesn't define you. You're a fucking good cat. I know you are, Josh. I fucking know you're a good cat, dude. Don't let your dad define you, all right? Y'all be good.